gonna make chicken pepper fry, which is quite signature at Koolcha family, and it's very straightforward recipe. People can make it at home as well. So for chicken, first of all, we need to marinate the chicken. So here we go, small chunks of chicken thigh, and I personally prefer chicken thigh because thigh, it's always when you cook it or deep fried or when you cook it in tandoor, it's always been like very tender and of course juicy as well. So small chunks of chicken thigh, ginger garlic paste, salt, little turmeric powder, chili powder, and rub it nicely. When I marinate something, I always prefer at least 15-20 minutes. Keep the meat in the marination so it will absorb all the flavors. We'll leave it on the side, and meanwhile we start making the base for the chicken. This is a recipe from South India, and what people do, they deep fry the chicken, marinated chicken, make it crunchy, and they will toss the chicken with the stir fry, onion stir fry. For the stir fry, you will need a little oil, Spanish sliced onion, and 2 dry whole red chilies. This dish is quite spicy. If you don't prefer spicy, you can tone down the spice level as well. I'm gonna add little curry leaf. That is a herb from South India, and you will see in all the South Indian preparations. Like on the north side, we use a lot of coriander, lot of whole spices. But in this recipe, I will use curry leaf, black peppercorn, and green peppercorn. You have to cook the onions. When they slightly start turning golden, then add little ginger garlic paste and give another 2-3 minutes. Now I'm gonna add powder spices, little turmeric, chili powder, salt, sliced tomatoes. And the most important ingredient for the dish is green peppercorns and little black peppercorn powder. So this is the base. Basically, it's ready for chicken. I'm gonna keep it on very low heat, and meanwhile we'll deep fry the chicken. I have a powder that is basically mix of rice flour and corn flour. We're gonna add into the chicken and few curry leaves and little black pepper powder. You can add little water if required. And the final ingredient, I'm gonna add little egg as well, little softness as well, and good binding. And always try and deep fry chicken on 160-degree temperature for a couple of minutes. Let me add little chopped coriander as well and dash of lime juice. So once your chicken ready, cooked, try and make it always crisp, because this dish should have the texture basically, and that chicken needs to be a bit crispy. This is my personal preference, so I like crispy chicken with this spice mix. Chicken pepper fry is ready to go. And look at that, the onion, it will be coated nicely on each pieces. It's very straightforward and quick recipe. You can cook it at home anytime. On the garnish, you can add a little bit more chopped coriander on top and fresh desiccated coconut and lime wedge. There you go.